Aloha family, Spencer-Mack here. Our brother Andrew Arts asked a wonderful question on the topics of procrastination and motivation. What are some of the tips, tricks, means, and methods to get yourself to be consistent towards your goals, to bettering yourself, to developing yourself, and to not wasting your time scrolling meaningless internet jargon and playing video games, as he says, is one of his hang-ups. I used to have that one too, brother. I know exactly what it's like. There's so much to it. Ultimately, to me, it's a lack of clarity. If we can't see anything that's really motivating to us, if our future doesn't look that bright and we're not working towards something that is inspiring, then why really pursue anything? And if we're spending our lives doing things we don't want to do, jobs, working for other people, schooling we're not really passionate about, you can't blame yourself for procrastinating. So there's a lot of variables here. I'm going to do my best to touch on the whole picture. Primarily, getting in good health. When your body is free of pain, when you actually have energy and your mind is clear, you naturally head towards those things you dream about, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. When you're feeling fatigued, tired, foggy, you just want to check out, smoke some weed, eat some junk food, play some video games. So getting the diet, getting the health is vital to getting the clarity that is needed to have that drive, having a clear vision to drive yourself towards. And then it just becomes a fun game. You're excited. It's not this hustle, force yourself to do this thing. It's getting yourself into a state where you are naturally invigorated and your mind is clear enough to stay focused on that ideal, on that dream. So that's the whole lifestyle. I try to share as much as I can on the full picture, you know. You gotta have the meditation, the exercise, the diet, the relationships, the community, your social service, your connection and community, and your contribution to community. So it's a big picture, learning just how to get this body in the right place so that we can contain enough spirit, so to speak. We have to upgrade our vessel so that we can have more life, more vibrance, more light in it. Now, meditation is definitely a vital aspect of this. But if your body's in shit health, good luck meditating. However, it's best to go about building it all at the same time. So, you know, as many of these pieces as you can get into place, the more support you're going to have from all angles. So having that meditation practice every day, just learning to focus on a single point, whether it's your breath, the feeling of your skin, an image. Learn how to focus on a single point for long enough is such the art of manifestation. We have to be able to hold an image, hold a vision, hold an intention for long enough for it to fruit. If our attention deficit disorder just runs our lives because we're so used to being able to change the channel every 2 seconds, we'll never actually manifest anything, and we'll just be wasting our energy here and there in little bits. So cultivating the ability to focus is going to build that ability to create and ultimately lead to more excitement, because once you start seeing, hey, I can create what I want, you're gonna get stoked about doing more of it, and you got a good feedback loop that motivates you there. The most difficult part is breaking the inertia. Now, when you've just been sitting on your ass and you've let all this stuff stack up, you have all these responsibilities, because God knows there are plenty of things in life we don't want to do, but we have to. And the longer those sit around, the worse it gets. But the hardest part is really the beginning. It's getting started. So if we can just cultivate that character trait of just getting started, even if it's something smaller, go take out the trash, do the dishes, make your bed, one thing at a time, just get on it. It will snowball into a day full of action. And that's why it's so vital to start your day off on the right foot. The morning practice is key. And defining your ideal day, the practices that you know you need to succeed, is very necessary. For instance, I know I have to train in the morning. If I don't break a sweat, wake my breath up, wake my body up, I don't have a good day. That's just how I am, and I know that about myself, and so I make sure I do it every day. Know thyself. Know the practices and habits you need to keep at top form, to keep getting in better health. Now, another huge one is ending the day properly, because if we don't sleep right, the whole next day is no good. So really mastering our sleep time, because that's when we regenerate. And so when we wake up in the morning, we're more likely to be in a better place of psychology, get a better start, have a better day. So mastering the sleep, rest is vital. That being said, having your dreams clear, having a clear image of an ideal future, of something you're passionate about, something you're excited about. There are two drivers in life. One is pain, one is pleasure. And pain seems to be the best teacher, because you're gonna get lessons no matter what. Pleasure doesn't seem to be quite as attractive, because most people are in like a complacent state these days, mainly because there's not enough pain. Life isn't that challenging compared to some of the places we've been before. Speaking for myself and the people I know around me, based on the lifestyles I've seen lived in other countries. Now, if you slack off long enough, you're guaranteed to get that pain teacher. Guaranteed. There's a certain amount of pain in life that is necessary. You can either inflict it on yourself or let life give it to you. I highly recommend finding ways to inflict it on yourself by doing all that shit you don't want to do, acting on it. It's uncomfortable. You did it anyways. You feel good. Training and maintaining a challenging lifestyle that keeps you building. And I swear, if you do that, the amount of pain, the amount of challenge, those fucked up scenarios you get in your life will diminish, because you're keeping the pressure on yourself. Now that we've got the pain side covered, having that ideal image and visual ideal of your future and meditating on that. What does that look like? What does your ideal self look like? What is the character that you wish to become? What kind of traits does he have? Hold your focus on that long enough to really develop it and see that you are becoming that. And it will motivate you to act, to become more and more of your potential. Now, if we can, one means to practice that, two of the most potent times to call in that imagery. One is in the evening when you're going to sleep. If you can fall asleep, either gratitude or thinking about those things you dream to have, these are really the two best places if you're gonna be running thoughts in your head to spend your time. Think about the things you love and appreciate. Think about the things you're excited to be heading towards. Hold those things in your mind as you go to sleep. Your mind will rearrange things to help you find those signs in your environment, in your life, to achieve those things more rapidly. When you wake up first thing in the morning, when you ideally starting with gratitude, just so you're starting off on that foot. I like to wake my body up by training. Once my body and my breath are awake, I like to meditate and bring in those visualizations, bring in that ideal. Even integrate them together while you're training. Focus on that ideal. See yourself becoming that ideal. Create words and phrases that describe it. Take time to write down and define those character traits, those aspects of your lifestyle that you've created. Spend more time thinking about those things you love and what you wish to create, and you'll start to see opportunities to make it happen. So carry those dreams into your sleep, sleep good, wake up, train well and get your mind set straight, and swallow the frog. Do the most difficult thing first and get off to a good start, and you're guaranteed to have a productive day. Once you start to build up some momentum and you've been doing it for a while, it feeds itself. You start to see the wealth come in because of your actions, and you're more driven to continue. You start to have momentum and weight and faith in yourself. It's a beautiful thing. So awesome. Andrew Arts, once again, thanks for the question, my friend. Guys, if this helps stoke you out, please share, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. I love and appreciate the questions, and the conversations below the videos are always epic too. I really appreciate the insights that you guys share and all the love and support. So lots of love, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.